Good morning, everybody. Hope all is well. Hope everybody had a good day. Is having a good morning. Put my hat back on and keep my head warm. It's a little cold out here. I'm in Alamogordo, New Mexico. And it's about 33 degrees out right now. So it's a little cool this morning. Got clear skies. Just couldn't ask for a more beautiful day. I know a lot of people on the East Coast in the Midwest are having storms and foul weather, and you guys keep it safe out there. I wanted to make a quick little video on the MaxMount phone holders, tablet holders, accessory holders, whatever you want to call it. I have pretty much used just about everything out there, all the crap they sell at the truck stops, which is pretty much crap. The little suction cup mounts that mount to your windshield, they'll last 6 months, 90 days, a year, and you know, they're just junk. Just junk. You know, especially if you have an oversized phone, not just the standard size phone, it's junk. That adds a little bit more weight to the holder. So they tend to not hold the suction. Or, you know, you hit a bump in the road and the actual cradle the phone will bump the phone out of the cradle. You know, they're really not the best units. So I purchased a MaxMount for I have an iPhone plus size. I started out with the plus 6. I now have the plus 8. And I have had nothing but great success with the MaxMount phone holder. I drive a Volvo 780. I've tried it on the windshield. And I have to reach a little further. Like that, like my fingers, they're coming to get you. Something wicked this way comes. No! Good stuff comes! So, it's a little further to reach up the dash. So, let me flip this camera around. I'll show you how I have mine mounted. Right now it is in the cradle, but there's the cradle. As you can see, I have it in this little, there's a little rubber mat that goes in here. I took the little rubber mount and I mounted it here. Now the only thing that you need to take in consideration is get a nice wet wipe, clean it out really good, clean the suction cup really good, let it dry, and then put it in. But here I am pulling on it, and it's not going anywhere. And if I pulled any harder, I'd probably rip the plastic right out. So it's holding just as well as far as on the windshield that it is in the cradle. I mean, in this little holder. And I like it right here because, as you can see, as I'm driving, here's my steering wheel, and let me adjust the steering as if I was driving. One hand right here. Well, here's the cradle. You can see, boom, boom, boom. I have access to it if I want, if I want to. You know, so it is what it is. I like it. It's a good mount. It is one of the best mounts I've ever had. I only trust 2 mounts anymore. 2 mounts, and that's the MaxMounts. And what is the other one? The RAM mounts. Like here's my Qualcomm. It's on a rail mount system with these little, see how it's mounted in there? Those are pretty good systems. But when Jeff Like promoted the MaxMounts the other day, I picked up another one, and as you can see, right there, that's a tablet. That's a tablet in a case. That's a new iPad tablet. And as you can see, it sits right there. And now that one, I have it mounted right here. Again, it's holding. If I pulled any hold, I'd rip that thing right out of the dash. And I like it. Now I was concerned going down the road and maybe my phone would be doing this, bouncing up and down, but this thing is steady. Now this one here, I have it elevated so it doesn't rest on this. Every once in a while, you know, I might get a little vibration out of it, depending on the road conditions. But if I was to lower it down a little bit, I wouldn't have any. But I purposely lifted that up just because I like the angle. So, oh, I think they're starting to unload me. So that's what I have. I really like the tablet. See how nice and tight it is into my dash. The only thing behind here is my, let me take the tablet out. As you can see, are those two valves, the up fifth wheel and the slide fifth wheel. And those are valves that you hardly ever use. So I got the one for the tablet. They do make a third size, like for GPS and smaller tablets, but that's for the big tablet, and that sucker holds pretty good. So I like that. I like that a lot. And it rests in here pretty good. Now, once I get rid of the Qualcomm, maybe I'll twist this, you know, horizontal. Did I say that right? Horizontal. Yeah, horizontal, it's vertical right now, so. I really like these mounts. They're good mounts. They're a little bit more pricey. I think I spent about $40 for the phone, maybe spent about $50 or $60 for the tablet. There was some offer codes there for a while around Christmas. I don't know if those offers are still there, but I truly believe that I've had the phone holder for well over a year. Never once has it fallen out from the windshield glass. I used to have it, you know, right here. Like, here's my cheap my GPS. And that thing, you know, I just yank on it, it will fall out. There's my little camera. I've been driving and that thing all of a sudden will just drop. You know, again, cheap suction cup mounts. There's my little modem thing for my JJ Keller. There's my GPS. Always have some Kleenex. Allergies. I have allergies, so, you know, this time of year, I'm always blowing my nose. But that's how I have it mounted. I got this little case for my tablet, so I can just fold it like this, and have it sit like that. See how it goes right against the edge right here? And then my phone is mounted in there vertically. Works perfect. And then I have access to my stuff, my JJ Keller. Yeah, there's my finger. Isn't it a cute little finger? Do you like my finger? Hi guys, how you doing? Oh, yeah. So there's everything. I have a, let me see. Yeah, I have one of these, you know, satellite radio. I used to have it mounted right here on the dash. I take these little, see these little things right here? I just put some self-setting screws and mounted it like right there. And you say, why would you drill holes in your dress? Well, see these little plugs? I'll show you one. Let me see, do I have one down here in my little tray? No, these are my snacks, my granola bars and stuff. Do I have it? Do I have it? Oh, I must have put it away. But those little tabs pop in and pop out. And I don't mind drilling into one of those because I bought a bag of them at the dealers. They're like $1.25 each. So when I trade in my truck for another truck, it will look factory stocks, no drilled holes, nothing. So they pop in, they pop out real easy. But they hold real well too. So if you did want to screw some, what I did is I bought some self-tapping threaded screws. So as you're screwing them in, they're actually cutting the threads into the plastic. And I had 4. I used something like here's my calendar. Let me move that out. I had 1 hole, 2 hole, 3 hole, 4 hole, and that thing would hold my thing like here. I don't like clutter on the dash. In fact, all that stuff in there, I'll probably going to take it out. Those are my old man glasses, and those are my old man vitamins. You know, when I turned 39 years old, I kept wondering why I was always getting sick. Well, I don't eat the best and whatever, so I started taking vitamins, and that does really good for me. Here I am now, 56, healthy, never get sick, but I'm faithfully, religiously, holy hallelujahs, I take my vitamins and I don't get sick. So, good stuff. And the only thing I keep up here is I carry some chapstick, a pocket knife, a little flashlight, some Ricola when you get an itchy throat, another thing, a chapstick. That's it. I keep some pins. What I want to do is get a little something on the visor where I can put my pins and glasses up there. My vitamins, I'll just keep right down here with my wallet, and then I can free up that stuff. And maybe I'll put my other mount, this mount, right in here as well. But I like how it sits really close to the dash. So let me come around to the backside, give you one more view. See how it cradles down there, and it's actually resting on the dash. So that thing's pretty cool. I like that. And here's my plug for my GPS, which I want to reroute. I hate wires. I have a pet peeve with wires all over the place. So right now I'm doing some experimenting. What I was thinking is putting a little power strip right up here on the dash so it's nice and neat plugged into that, and I only have 1 wire coming down here to the adapter plug. Or I can run it to the adapter plug up there and maybe put a power outlet up here on my CB or something. So anyway, I like how this is working. I highly recommend the Max mounts. If you're tired of them falling off your windshield, and if you've been driving a while, you know what I'm talking about. The suction cups after 6 months, 9 months, maybe a year, they stop working. These don't. These don't. These are rock solid. So I highly recommend these. If you want to order them online, I think the TA Petros carry them in stock, but I don't think the TA carries the bigger one for the tablet. That's one of the new iPad. They just call it iPad. About the same size as the iPad Pro. I think it's 9.7 inches or something like that. They consider it. So anyway. Ooh, that's my Qualcomm classified information. Don't look at it. You never saw it. No, you never saw it. Bad person if you were trying to get info on me. Anyway, this is good stuff, Maynard. Good stuff. So I got my little water bottle, my coffee. I bought one of these things. It's like a little organizer thing. I carry this just to wipe off. I carry some granola bars, something I can grab real quick if I'm hungry. My little trash bag. Here's some my slippers. Sometimes I'll wear those. I should put them away. I haven't worn them in months. So I'll put them in the back. My daughter gave me this for Christmas so I can nibble on some popcorn if I want. And see all those wires? I hate that. So that will be taken care of shortly. I'll probably braid them with some zip ties. You know those little things you can put them in, those little black tube things? Let me see, I think I have one in here. Yeah, here we go. See these little black tube things? I had a little short one because I had my thing going across here for my satellite radio. I like those. You don't have to see all these stupid wires. So these will be tucked in nice and neat. I mean, I just mounted this thing last week, and those wires bug the heck out of me. And so if I could hardwire this stuff into the truck, because right under that panel behind here are all the fuses. If I could wire it directly, I probably would. But, you know, when you spend a lot of money for these tablets, and, you know, let's face it, your phones are more money than a laptop computer. I don't want to mess with short-circuiting my phone or tablet, so I will not hardwire it in. All I need is a little power surge or something and fry my tablet, where I think these little adapters have some sort of surge protection in it or something. I don't know. I could be talking out of my butt for all I know. But anyway, again, good product. Max Mount. I'm going to upload this in a few minutes. That's all I have to say. Guys, stay safe, especially out on the east with all the wet ice and snow. You do what you got to do to stay safe. If you need to shut it down, no load is worth it. Here's a beautiful view out my windshield. And here's the local mountains here in Alamogordo, New Mexico. In fact, I will step out of the truck and show you a better shot of the mountains. But the sun, as you can see, that bright glare, so I'm kind of holding it down a little bit. Keep the glare out. But it's a beautiful day out here. Nice crisp 33 degrees. I think it's probably about 37 right now since the sun's up. Anyway, stay safe. You guys have a good day. Bye.